Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So today I thought I'd do a Saturday Stockman Stampede and a flea market find video. And this is my first Saturday Stockman Stampede, and it was all started by Terry over at Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. If you're not subscribed to Terry's Knives and Man Stuff, get over there, subscribe. Awesome channel, cool dude. And he even has a Stockman right there on his logo. A Zippo lighter and a flashlight, cool sticker. But yeah, I don't have that many Stockman knives, I only got a couple, and I happened to find this at a flea market. It's called a Sportsman's Flea Market, Sportsman's Show. So there was a lot of stuff there, primarily fishing tackle and stuff, but there was some tables with knives. One table had this great big display of gas station knives. Those horrible things. But he wanted like $18 to $20 some for these. You know, those things are like $3, $2, $3. I am going to get me a gas station knife just because I don't have one someday, but I'm not paying $20 for one. Then there was this other table. It was really cool. He had some older Schrades and Imperials and Old Timers, USA made ones, but he wanted too much money. I didn't have that much cash with me. And he had a bunch of cool old Rough Riders. He wanted about $15 to $20 for. And some of them were pretty old, you know, long discontinued ones. So that wasn't, you know, too bad. But I found this at a table. They had a bunch of stuff. He had a few knives. I happened to notice the covers, the brown saw cut Durlin covers. I opened it up, opened the blade, saw it was Schrade USA, and he wanted $10 for it, which I didn't think was bad. I only had $9 on me in cash. And I said, hey, you take $9 for it? He said, yes. I could have probably got it for $7 or $8. But anyways, pretty cool knife. This is the Schrade Old Timer, made in USA, 108 OT, Junior Stockman. It's not a very big knife at all, but I think it's pretty cool. And like I said, look at the tank stamp real fast. It says Schrade USA 108 OT. I mean, I don't know if you can read that or not, but it's an old timer. There's the shield, and I guess from my limited research that I've done, that tang stamp they used between 1973 up till 2004, and that's when they stopped making them in the US, shipped everything to China. But yeah, pretty cool little knife. I'm getting a little collection of these little smaller knives. I like them. But closed length, this is 2.75, 2 3/4 inches. And it's got the brown saw cut Delrin. I always say Delrin. I mean Delrin covers. Pretty cool. They have a few marks in them, a few dents and stuff. But hey, you know, it's between 20 and 50 years old. I don't think it's 50 years old, but it's at least 20. Nickel silver bolsters. I polished them up a little bit. Nickel silver shield, old timer shield. I polished that up. Brass liners, brass pins. Yeah, I did a little cleaning on this. It was pretty grody looking. Had a lot of rust on the blades, so I cleaned the blades up also. Got a nice clip point. Still has a little bit of a sharpening choil, so hasn't been sharpened too much. I actually sharpened it up a little bit. It needs a little bit more work. Right in here, I can feel the difference right here compared to the rest of it. But the blade, the clip point is just about 2 inches long, and you get about 1.7/8, a little less cutting edge. Nice little clip point. Back spring on it, you know, that's pretty good. There's no half stops. I don't think. Kind of felt like there was somewhat of a half stop there, but no. Snaps closed good. Like I said, I've cleaned this up. Pull line this, I'd give this a good 4.5. 4.5 plus maybe. And you can see it'll snap right open. And I got it cleaned up, but there's still little pitting and little pepper spots on there. A few scratches. Same thing on the back. Little patina still. And I got it cleaned up. The tip looks slightly bent. Yeah, that tip is a little bent. Hold it close to the camera to see it, and I get out of the lighting, but not bad. So that's pretty cool. Then the coolest blade on this is that little sheep's foot blade, which is only about 1.5 inches from bolster to tip, with about 1.25 inches cutting edge. And you might be able to see, maybe if I zoom in, hold it down. There we go. You can see a little peppering on there. I got a lot of it off. This nail nick needs to be cleaned a little better. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little blade. This one, I may have to try to clean this a little better. Not the strongest snap, although it does snap. And close, it snaps closed nice. So the pull on this, I'd give a good 4.5 plus. You can see, does snap shut. And let's check out, I want to say spade blade, but it is a pen blade. Nice little pen blade. I still got oil in there. I did oil it up. And you can see still has a little patina going on. And I don't know if I mentioned, these are carbon steel blades, 1095 carbon steel. So I oiled it up. I flushed it out after I got done cleaning all the crud out of it. I flushed it out with some of this knife flush and cleaner from Last Chance Knives, LC Knives on Etsy. That stuff worked pretty good, getting a lot of stuff worked out of it. Then I lubed it up with his knife lube. Again, LC Knives on Etsy. So that works pretty good. I like that stuff. But yeah, I'd say the pull on the pen blade, if I can find it, that's a little sticky. They're all about the same. They're all about the same. 4 to 4.5. This one's the lighter out of the 3. But it snaps into place. Snaps open. Like such. Hangs up a little right here in the middle. That could be cleaned better probably. But yeah. Did I mention how much I paid for it? He wanted 10. I ended up paying 9. I don't think that was a bad deal. Now you can see some of the marks on the Delrin and the saw cut part. Shield's pretty decent shape. Bolsters cleaned up really nice. The brass liner's cleaned up. Still has some spots on the springs. But yeah, I guess that's about it. I think this was a cool flea market find, and cool enough to do my first Saturday Stockman Stampede on. So yeah, I guess that'll do it. Remember, go check out Terry's Knives and Man Stuff if you haven't, and subscribe to that channel. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe this channel if you haven't, and until the next video, bye.